Hey everybody, this is All Things Tasha. This is part 2 of my empties videos. These are the empties I would not repurchase. So I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes, but you know I talk too much, so we'll see how that goes. So the very first thing is this is the Bath and Body Works Kitchen Lemon antibacterial soap. And I actually really like the soap, but for the price, I would not repurchase it because I could purchase other items from like Walmart or other grocery stores that are far less expensive and work similar. So even though I love this foaming hand sanitizer kind of cleanser thing, I would not rebuy. All right, next thing, the Ulla Henriksen on the go cleanser. It took me forever to get through this vitamin C wash. I think towards the end I started to like it a little bit more, but for 20 bucks I would not repurchase it, and it was a pain to push through to use this up. Now, the next thing, I know this is super hyped on YouTube. It is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know if you can see it. My autofocus is not in focus. There we go. I do not like this mascara. I think it's clumpy, and maybe I just got a really wonky one, but if you look at the brush, look at this. Is that not insane? And that was going on my lashes and everything. So I did not enjoy this at all. Maybe I got a bad wonky bunch, but I did not like this. Horrible mascara. And I don't say that, and I think you all know this. Now, this I threw out. This is a Ulta brand brow gel. It's clear. It was okay. It's not the most fab. It's going wonky and it's changed color and things like that. And it was okay, but I just don't think it's me. So I've moved on to better, awesomer things. So it goes to the trash. The next thing is the Boscia green tea blotting linens, and I think I got these for actually free or 100 point perks at Sephora. The only reason I would not repurchase them is because they're $10 a pack for the full size, and I have found some at Elf that are $1 a package. So for blotting papers and things like that, since I'm so oily, I just wouldn't spend $10 a package on these. It's just too far out of budget for something like that. Even though I do like these, but the e.l.f. ones work equally well. So next, this is Honest Company. This is their purely simple organic lip balm. I hated it. Honest to living God. I did not like it. I tried to push through and keep using it, but I just couldn't do it. It just, the texture was aggravating. And as you can see, there is quite a bit left in here. I had it for about 6 months. I kept trying to use it. I don't like it. I just don't. I'm sure some other people, maybe they love it to death. I hated it. Let's see here. This is a Yes to Carrots lip butter. This is the one in berry. The mango one I seem to like a lot, but for some reason there was something wonky about this one. It went on white and chalky on my lips. So it literally looked like my lips were white. This did not go on clear. So I couldn't find a receipt to return it, but as you can see, there's a ton left. This was just awful. And I like some other ones that I purchased on Birchbox, but I got this one from Walgreens. I think it was old. I really honestly do. It was just drop dead awful. The next one, these are the Ulta 200 Premium Square Cotton Pads, and they look like this. These are dreadful. I use them to take off the nail polish because they don't work on my face. I end up with cotton all over my face using these. I got these, I think, when they had the points program where you could get these for free. Would not purchase, honest to living goodness. All right, next. This is the one and only Argan Oil Restorative Max. I actually like it. But I think I found a better mask. And since I've been going to the hair salon, some of the things that they've been using my hair for deep conditioning work far better than this. So even though this is good for the price and it's been one of my standby favorites, I think my hair just needs something a little bit different because I've been really fighting with eczema not only on my face but on my like body and then also in my scalp area. So I need something that's a little bit more moisturizing than what this can do. So it's not a bad product. It's just considering what my skin is doing right now, I need something with a lot more moisture power. Now, the next thing, these are the Oil of Olay wet cleansing towels. I got these also for free when Ulta was doing point perks. These are okay, but for the price, I would not repurchase. I think there's some ones that I've gotten for $1 that work far better. So I wouldn't spend $5 on these or $4 on these. They just don't work as well as the $1 cleansing cloths. All right, next is the e.l.f. Makeup Remover Pen. I hear a lot of people rave over this, but my skin did not like it, and I got kind of like raised little blemishes from it. I just think it's incompatible with my skin. So I don't know if it's just my eczema is acting up and this aggravated it, or this started the eczema or something like that, but my skin doesn't like it. Next, this is the Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. I got this in a kit that I bought during Christmas time earlier in the year. This is just a very wet formula mascara, and I really don't like wet formulas because my eyes blink quite a bit, and I'll end up with those little black marks underneath my eyes. And I bought these new glasses, but they kind of do the same thing. So, you know what? They look nice, but they still slide down my face. So I need an adjustment. But this is not the greatest mascara. I think it gets better once it dries up. But the little skinny wand, as you can see, it clumps a little bit. Not massively, but I just think it's too wet of a formula for me to enjoy. All right. Next, in terms of mascara, this is the L'Oreal, what is it? Blackest Black, or is it the Carbon Black? But this mascara, it was my favorite for the longest time. I used to buy tons of these. But I think my new favorite drugstore mascara is the Rimmel London Retro Glam Mascara. That looks similar in the package to this, but the wand is a little bit different. Now this is more of a traditional kind of that chunky wand, which is okay, but I think the other one, because it's a little bit more spaced out, it works better with my lashes. So this is okay, but I think I found something better. Next, in the mascara land, this is Dior Show base mascara. This is a lash primer. I got this as a deluxe sample from Sephora, and it looks like this. I just did not like it. I have the Tarte lash primer, and I still swear it's Holy Grail. This costs far more for a price, and I just think it did nothing for my lashes. So even though it's Dior, I would have loved to have liked it, but it just did not work well for me. So next, this is Diva Curl. This is their 3-step introductory kit. I got this as a deluxe sample, I believe, from Ulta. I tried it out. I would say the No Poo conditioning cleanser was the one thing I kind of liked the most out of it, but everything else I felt like was very drying on my hair, so I would not purchase the full size of this at all. And in particular, the light defining gel, it just made my hair very dry and almost on the verge of crunchy. It just did not work well. Next, this is the Jergens Ultra Healing Extra Dry Skin Moisturizer. Now, I really like the one that has shea butter, but this one is not nearly as moisturizing, and I think there's some left in here, but I just didn't like this one as much. I just wouldn't repurchase it. Next, this is the Ojan Rare Blend Deep Conditioner. This was just really messy. I think it's moisturizing, but it's just a real mess to get out of your hair. Would not repurchase. These are the packets from the Diva Curl thing. I just didn't like it as much. Next, this is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. I have oily skin, so I had to be very careful in using this. It's not really Clinique's fault. It's just this doesn't match my skin, but I still wanted to try it out and use it, so that's more of my fault. I just wouldn't purchase this. Next, Soap and Glory. These are Off Your Face 25 cleansing cloths. Uh, do not like these because this little packaging here, while it seems secure, when you look like that, it lets air in and these completely dried out. So for $5, would not repurchase because there are cleansing cloths that I have that are far cheaper that work way better and did not dry out. So this is, I think, an issue of packaging more so than product issue. Next, these are the Ulla Henriksen wipes. I actually like the packaging, but I hate the wipes. The wipes, even though they smell nice, I just don't think they do a great job of taking makeup off. Now, if you're trying to do just a quick kind of freshen up and you're already fresh faced but feeling a little oily, then these might do the trick on a, quick kind of cleansing basis, but nothing massive. These are nothing to write home about, and they're quite expensive for what they do. I think you can get wipes at the dollar store that far exceed these. All right, these are the cotton jumbo balls, or whatever. I just wouldn't repurchase these because I prefer the cotton pads from Up and Up, the giant oval ones. So I like these a lot better than the cotton balls, but no big whoop. Now, this is the Jergens Crema. This is the coconut milk one. This is for normal to dry skin. This is not moisturizing at all for my skin. I have tried the one that has shea butter. The shea butter one works wonderful, but the one with coconut milk, it felt like it was drying my skin out, and it just did not do much for my skin at all. Next is the Purity Cleanser. I know a lot of people really love this face cleanser, but I just did not enjoy it. It just didn't make washing my face fun, and I couldn't wait to use this up. It just was not my cup of tea. All right. Now, I have another one of these lip balms. This is the Yes to Carrots. I had the same problem with this one. This is in pomegranate. I think it's just because I bought it at Walgreens and they were old, but it also was giving me white cast on my lips, and I bought the ones from Birchbox, and they didn't do this. So I think I got old products. So it's not even an issue of Yes to Carrots. It's an issue of just don't buy these from my Walgreens. So that's what the big problem was. And then last but not least, this is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Intensive Hand Cream and Be Joyful Vanilla Apricot. I bought a ton of these around Christmas time for my handbag, and I just think I wouldn't repurchase them just because of the price. They're not as moisturizing as my favorite hand cream, which is the Bath and Body Works, what is it? Vanilla Bean Noel. This is just not as moisturizing, so I wouldn't repurchase this. If it came in a kit I was already getting with the argan oil, I wouldn't die, but for the price, wouldn't repurchase. So pretty much that is it. I have emptied my basket, hallelujah, and what you can learn from this lesson is what? No, do not buy these kind of things. Or at least in my opinion, I wouldn't repurchase. So with that being said, that's all things Tasha. This is my empties I would not repurchase. And there you have it. Peace, love, and lipstick. Bye.